is your host, Hollywood Carter, aka Mr. Drip Splash and Broadcast, bringing you another episode of the Hollywood Carter Show, aka the greatest show on earth. Now let's get right into it. In today's news,
we have Big X the Plug, Dallas's own Big X the Plug. Now this guy right here, he has an album that's a slapper front to back. Okay, every track on there is a jammer if you ask me. Especially the first one and the last one. And all that's in between. But for me, the first one and the last one are the best. But the whole album is good. This guy is the truth. He's walking around with his shirt off looking like Rick Smalls or Biggie Ross, which is Rick Ross and Biggie Smalls' body put together. And he's just having fun with it, dropping hot songs with hot beats, scorching up the game right now, and it's full of substance. One of the unique things about Big X the Plug, his voice already sounds like it's screwed and chopped, which makes it really unique. And the beats, oh man, the beats have better samples than Sam's Club on Saturday when the new food comes out. I got an interview with him talking about the inspiration behind his album. Check out the clip here.
I'm more of a me, myself, and I type, but this is more of like a personal album though. Like this is like you know me, but now I'm introducing like the rap version of me, like everything that he go through. And at first it was just shoot 'em up, bang bang,
right,
making it sound good on nice beats.
Right.
Now we actually talking about stuff. It's actual like purpose behind. I guess you can say I got one feature on it, and it's Wallow.
Okay.
And it's like
he's
an interlude.
speaking.
Yeah, exactly. So
doing his Wallow thing.
Exactly.
Shout out to Bootleg Kev for the interview. Yep, on this album, Big X the Plug has no features. He's going for broke himself, and he does a good job about it. Well, he does have Wallow in a couple of interviews with his baby lava bean looking at. But you know, Wallow's not a rapper. He's a very inspirational figure in our culture these days, so we want to shout out to Wallow too for actually making the album. But before we move on, I have to go ahead and highlight some of the lyrics from Big X on the last track. When he said, "Hit them licks till the Negroes wouldn't serve me. Toting sticks even if they was dirty. Now I'd never forget that little silver revolver. I shot that little beep with a purpose." Gotta edit myself because YouTube be tripping out. But yeah, in other news, Go Yayo is back at it again after 3 years of being incarcerated in federal lockup. He was released in January and dropped a couple of songs, but now he's back full-fledged, fresh off tour with Soulja Boy. That's not saying too much. But anyway, he also dropped a new album called Street Champion, which you should check out, and he's back beefing with little CJ Casino, ready to risk it all by not just dissing him online, but he also recently pulled up to his hood, ready to crash out. Here's the video right here.
I am not you, CJ. On 4E gang, I am not you, gang. On Crip. We outside on Strong. Come here. Know that shit, baby. We outside on Strong. I'll blow one of you niggas down out here, nigga. Man, I'm king of the street, and we got it on us, nigga. Right now, nigga. 100 shots, nigga. Up your shit, nigga. How dare you come outside to play with me, nigga? It's murder game, nigga. 4E shit, nigga. And we fucked up. Stop playing with me, cuz. We in the middle of Edgewood and Strong, nigga. On Eastwood, nigga. Shout out Black Money, nigga. My brother the king of these sides, nigga. Shout out my nigga Shine, nigga. Long live Bloodhound, nigga. We gods in the street, nigga. Long live Bloodhound, nigga. Eastwood love me, nigga. Don't ever tell me come over here, nigga. Long live the king Bloodhound, nigga. Long live the king Bloodhound. Fuck y'all niggas talking about. Long live the king Bloodhound. Turn the camera away. Yeah, nigga. Cut that shit off.
Wow. Pulling up to someone's hood, talking spicy and slides is crazy work. What does that mean? Anyways, Little CJ Casino, who also dropped an album recently called Certified Tweaker, might want to go check that out. It's got some slappers on it also. He wasted no time responding by saying Yayo didn't even go to the right part of his hood. So in return, he went to Yayo's apartment, allegedly. We don't know for sure, no one was out there. But here's the clip right here.
Pop out on these niggas street. Nobody outside. These your apartments, nigga? Is these your apartments, nigga? Where the fuck these niggas at? Who is that? Nigga, blick his bitch ass just for being out here. Where the fuck is y'all niggas at, man? Dito, blood. This whole ghost town. Stop sending me addresses, bro. Blood. I send nigga address, I stay, nigga. Y'all send nigga address, don't be nowhere. This your street. Hey, nigga. Gang, we've been out here for way too long, gang. On blood game, and I'm only recording because the nigga recorded yesterday. Of us. It's two of us. On blood game. I'm just putting you down. I'm just putting you down. Nobody around. Nigga walking down your street. The address you sent me. Stop playing gangster, nigga, on blood. Boy, all you niggas do not want to bump into CJ. On blood,
say, bro,
nigga.
On real talk, Vito. Bro, I don't do no tongue wrestling, bro. I ain't got no bitch holding nothing for you, nigga. Just pop out, bro. Bitch ass nigga, you know eat out. You know eat out of 415 niggas, nigga, real bloods, nigga. Bitch ass.
Gang, we've been out here.
Looks like both these guys are on demon time. But to add insult to injury, not only is Yayo beefing with Little CJ Casino, but he also recently called out Sauce Walker, the sauce father, the drip god himself, to punch. I'm talking Hawaiian punch, fruit punch, tropical punch. And of course, the sauce father finally agreed that it was time and that he wanted all the smoke like a pre-marinated brisket. Here's the video right here.
It's Monday. I had to wait till Monday to make the video so we get to the gym. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever, you bitch, you ready. And I know your pussy ass ain't coming. You gonna wait till I come to South Dallas, and I think you ain't going there either. But fuck all that. You know you scared to come to Houston for more than 25 minutes. You scared to come to this bitch. I'd have been to Dallas, Fort Worth, and I love the place they love me. We don't love you here. That's why you scared to come. Anyway, I'm at this bitch, man.
Well, as you see, it's usual Yayo in prime fashion. It's Yayo taking on everybody. No Diddy. In other news, we've got Lil Durk, aka Durkio, taking a devastating blow because he's recently arrested by the hot damn feds, SMH and WTF. Now, if you're not familiar with the story, let me explain what happened like a man who's been cheating and had his phone going through by his girlfriend 2 days before the wedding day. Okay. On November 6, 2020, King Von saw Quando Rondo at a party and started punching on him with more hands than a hot damn centipede. Or a centipede, whatever. Then during the scuffle, Quando Rondo's friend Lil Tim hops out the passenger side of the car and shoots King Von, and unfortunately King Von dies. Afterwards, time goes on and some people mourn Von while others say he deserved it. But Lil Durk is steadily taunted with the slide for Von comments constantly on the internet. But on August 19th, 2022, all those comments had a significant change of tone. Quando Rondo's vehicle was ambushed in a hail of gunfire, and afterwards Quando Rondo's affiliate was deceased. Here's the video right here.
Right now, the search is on for 3 people who police say shot at a Savannah rapper, killing a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles, and cameras captured the aftermath. Shots fired, a fight taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Los Angeles, California. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV. Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic at the...
A little while after the situation had happened, Lil Durk had an interview with none other than DJ Academics on the Off the Record podcast, and he said something that was bone-chilling, referring to the slide for Von comments. Check out the video.
I'm triggered by the slide for Vaughn comments. I don't know if people still say it.
For some reason, I just don't see them comments no more. For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water. You be seeing the comments a lot?
They kind of chilled out a little bit.
I wonder why.
Now that you're up to speed, we can go on with recent news. Tragedy struck Lil Durk on October 25th, 2024. He was arrested an hour before he was supposed to leave the country on a flight to Italy. They say that he was booked as a passenger on 2 other international flights Thursday. One flight was from Miami to Dubai, and another from Fort Lauderdale to Switzerland. Neither flight was boarded. However, agents say Lil Durk later booked a 3rd flight on a private plane set to depart from Miami to Italy. But there he was arrested in the vicinity of the departing airport 1 hour before takeoff. So let me get this straight. So my first question is, how did this Negro think he was going to leave the country and his actual name and passport has his stuff on it? I mean, his identification. He thought he was going to leave without alerting somebody? I don't understand. I don't know. What's the science behind this formula? The science is not sciencing on this one. And anyways, Lil Durk's charges of murder for hire came as 5 members of the Chicago-based Only the Family crew, or OTF, which Lil Durk has associations with, were indicted as co-conspirators in a murder for hire plot in Los Angeles, California. The indictment claimed that Lil Durk put a hit on Quando Rondo in retaliation for the shooting death of another Chicago rapper, which was, of course, you guessed it, King Von. A grand jury charged about 10 OTF members in all, and get this, the story says that they used company credit cards to pay for the plane's tickets and rental cars that were provided. This might have been one of those you wanted to pay with straight cash, my guy, because all this looks terrible. Like waking up with an ugly chick the day after a night of blackout drinking and then find out she's pregnant. Now you're stuck asking yourself, what the fuck have I done? And now she's carrying a child that's half human and half nematode, and that's now your responsibility. Anyways, to add insult to injury, there's a guy involved in the case named OTF Jam who has allegedly been wearing a wire for years that was supposed to be Durk's friend. He gave him supposedly 50 bands and paid for his lawyer. Now folks, let me tell you something. It's been proven true time after time. The streets don't love you, and like Mo3 said, everybody is not your friend, everybody's not your partner. I mean, and all you people who said, hey, slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn. Now Vaughn is dead and Durk is locked up, okay? I hope some of you Negroes got something on his commissaries. I hope some of you Negroes put something on his books. All that. Y'all better have something for the boy, or y'all ain't shit. In other news, the one and only Big Mother Uffin Meech, the leader of BMF, has been released and is touched back down in these streets, and he's at a halfway house after serving his time. No more commissary for him. It's on the bright lights in big cities. Now, I'm sure his people are happy to see him, but word on the street says that there are some haters still talking about Meech. And if Meech is anything like me, then I'm sure he's telling them to kiss his ass and eat wee-wee. In the culture of hip-hop, he's a legend whether you like it or not, good or bad. Well, here's a clip of him in the halfway house, supposedly.
Looking like Big Meech is back home, fresh out, off of a 20-year bid, living his life. Doing it big, getting his nails done at home, got some new jewelry, BMF on, he repping that to the fullest. Despite all the rumors of him being involved in a third-party cooperation with Homie Quan against, Cuffy Gatlin and one of the cartel members, Fidel Suarez, I don't even think Big Meech gonna even bother speaking on it. He probably had $1 million plus in the bank waiting on him to come home from the deal he got with Stars in the BMF episode. He probably finna write some books Probably finna do a whole movie about his life. Probably finna make a whole nother chapter about everything he been through in prison and since he got out, you know, with 50 Cent in the BMF series. You know, how y'all feeling about Big Meech coming home, man, living his life? It's Cassius Brick TV.
In other news, speaking about being free from jail, a couple of days ago, Young Thug, aka Jeffrey, was also finally released, but he wasn't all in the clear when he was released. He took a plea deal that is kind of tougher than a shoe leather steak, if I do say so myself, but sometimes you just want to come home. And here's the video of Young Thug talking to the courts after the plea.
All right, Mr. Williams, is there anything that you want to say?
Yes, ma'am. I take full responsibility for, you know, my crimes or my charges. I want to say sorry to my family, my mom. My mom got 11 kids. I can't say all their names, you know. My managers, my kids that's not here. Really everybody that got something to do with this situation, I want to say sorry for just like, you know, having so much time invested into this, you know. And I am a smart guy. I am a good guy, and I really got a good heart, you know. I find myself in a lot of stuff because I was just nice or cool, you know, and I understand that you can't be that way when you reach a certain height because it could end bad, and it don't really have to have nothing to do with you, but it could end bad and it could, you know, fall on you. And I know the choice is yours, it's up to you, and I hope that you allow me to go home today and just trust in me to just do the right thing and never see you again unless it's at a, you know, bar in the future or something. Just out of this type of situation, I promise you I won't ever be in this type of situation again. I'm going away. I've learned from my mistakes. You know, I come from nothing and I've made something and I didn't take full advantage of it. I'm sorry. Through these last 2.5 years of my life, you are really, truly, honestly, the best thing that has happened to me because you made everything fair for me and everybody involved.
Young Thug entered a non-negotiated guilty plea to the following 6 charges against him. 1. Participation in criminal street gang activity, guilty. 2. Violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act ×3, guilty. 3. Possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, guilty. 4. Possession of a machine gun, hot damn, a machine gun, he's out of control. Anyway, guilty. 5. Street gang leader, no contest. 6. Conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organization Act, which is known as the RICO, also he pled no contest. He got 15 years probation, and like I said, they have some very stiff stipulations. First one, he must stay away from the metro Atlanta area, as defined by the consensus, for the first 10 years of his probation except for weddings, funerals, graduations, or a serious illness of an immediate family member. He can arrive 24 hours before the event and must leave within 48 hours after. 2. He must also return to the Atlanta area 4 times during each year of his probation to make an anti-gang, anti-gun violence presentation at a grade school, middle school or high school, or an organization like the Boys and Girls Club, doesn't matter. Those visits can count toward the 100 hours of community service he must complete during each year of his probation. So hey, at least that counts toward community service. You know, we all, if you've been down that road, you're like, community service sucks. 3. He also cannot knowingly have contact with any member of a criminal street gang, the judge said, that includes other people named in the indictment, with the exception of his brother and the rapper Gunna, with whom he has contractual obligations. Now look here, you talking about brother and, look, what I saw Gunna look like he snitched. It looked like he told, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't know what's going on with that situation, but it looked like he told. As a matter of fact, there's word behind the scenes that Young Thug is trying to squash the beef between Baby and Gunna. So maybe he didn't snitch. Okay, and last but not least, he cannot participate in criminal street gang activity or promote any gangs, including throwing hand signs. No gang for young Jeffrey. He also can't contact the victims in the case or their families, may not own a gun, must not use drugs other than those prescribed to him, must submit to random drug tests, and must allow searches of himself and his property and electronics. So does that mean they can search his phone? I don't know how that goes. And he said he can't do no drugs, and that's the ones that prescribed to him. So hey, I mean, I don't like to glorify, but if you're gonna do them perks, you better go ahead and get a prescription. Anyway, congratulations for young Jeffrey, aka Young Thug, being back on these streets. I know the whole industry and a lot of his friends, family, and hood Negroes are happy everywhere. But last but not least, we have the Joker movie. I went to go see the Joker movie about 2 weeks ago, the new one with Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn, and let me tell you, it was garbage juice. It was hot boiled cabbage water. You do not want to see this movie. This movie is probably the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. And I will be writing a stern email to DC asking for my money back because I did take a date and she fell asleep twice during the movie. Thanks, DC. Appreciate you so much. Whoever the writer for the movie was, if I ever in life see you in the street, I hope someone has bail money for me because I'm punching you down. Or you better have my money. One of the two, or it's straight hands. Watching that movie was equivalent to eating a dog shit broken glass sandwich. Okay, now my last topic, I know I'm a little late, but I still have to do this one. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the voice. Hey, man, RIP to Rich Homie Quan, man. A lot of people like myself grew up listening to his music. Man, Rich Homie Quan just had that feel good music, and it sucks the way he had to go out, man. But RIP to Rich Homie Quan, you know what I'm talking about? RIP to Rich Homie Quan. His immediate and timely death has all of us feeling some type of way. Anyways, this is your host, Hollywood Carter, aka Mr. Drip, Splash, and Broadcast, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Hollywood Carter Show, aka the greatest show on earth. And if you like this episode, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. But other than that, I gotta go. I got some shit to do.